Right now, we would like to read one of our text messages. There's actually a question right now, and it says, happy evening. Awesome to have iPad in the city. But I have a question. It says, I know it is expensive to expose your students to iPad technology. So how much is the iPad? This is coming from Lona of Villa Amada. So how's that?
It's anywhere from 25,000 to, I think, around 30,000, depending on which model you want to purchase.
Okay.
That's another thing we considered. Everyone would say, yeah, it's expensive. But consider this, in high school now, you'll be using it at least 3 years. And when you do the math, you work it backwards.
Right.
It's 11 pesos a day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
When you think about it,
Yeah.
it's only 11 pesos a day.
Yeah. So it's a worthwhile investment. You know, a lot of people will say, boy, that's really expensive. But I remember in the days when we had CAD, where each workstation was easily $100,000 a piece. And even then, people were able to justify the cost because it made you more competitive. It's a tool that really empowered you.
Yes, I think the word there is really empowerment.
Yeah.
You know, if you give this to students and they are actually trained how to use that, then there's another question.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask Dr. Sinco. Oh, you're not yet a doctor.
No, that's my mother.
All right. What is your understanding of a university town?
Well, you know,
I think it's probably spinned off by the fact that we've always been, you know, talking about Dumaguete as a university town. But I think that's a good question. Huh?
I grew up 2 years of my life at Michigan State University, East Lansing, Michigan. And that's my impression in university town, where basically the entire town revolves around this university. And not so much because it's the university wants to hog all the attention or anything like that. A university town is basically just a think tank.
Okay.
And everything that permeates from this think tank is a product in that city. And it's unusual in the way that you really won't see it in any other type of city, because you take things a little bit further. You study a little bit further, more than you would in a normal city. For instance, like bicycle paths, walkways, parks. You'll see a lot more of that in university cities than you would, let's say, Chicago. You know, and Chicago is not known for, basically, it's skyscrapers.
Right. So when we really claim that Dumaguete is a university city, we're actually talking about what are some of the things that we would like to see in a university city? You know? Well,
unfortunately, you know, a lot of people might not like me mentioning this, but it's a university city because we have 4 universities here.
So that's why it's a university city.
Yeah, but that does not mean that the potential to be a true university city isn't there. We just need to take those steps. The nice thing about Dumaguete is it's only a population of 150,000, so there's still quite a bit of open space left. You can't say that about Cebu. Cebu is beyond.
True.
Well, I wouldn't say beyond, but it's very difficult. You'd have to tear down a lot of structures, relocate a lot of people to
reclaim.
We have already. We already have it, but what we need to do is enhance it and make sure it's we can keep it. We don't lose it. Yeah.